Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy is brought to you in part by Tom's Place, the finest in men's fashion, located in Toronto at 190 Baldwin Street, in the heart of Kensington Market. Or visit toms-place.com. It's everything you never needed to know. This is Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy. Listen, laugh, and learn.
Was Pablo Picasso an animal lover?
How many slices of bread can a single bolt of lightning toast? Hi, I'm Nick.
And I'm Roy, and this week we scour the internet to find out these useless tidbits just for you.
Plus, we'll grab an entry from our mailbag. A listener wants to know more information about our birthday messages. No problem. And in the news, he took a hammer to her car. What happens next will shock you.
Totally useless information. It's everything you never needed to know.
Welcome to the show, 100 countries around the world. We are a global podcast and radio show, coast to coast to coast in Canada, on the iHeartRadio Talk Network. We're going places.
We're a global success, Nick.
Well, we're global at least anyway.
Throw away your totally useless GPS. It's time for geography. So get lost with Nick and Roy.
So I'm sitting behind the computer doing some research on the show, and I'm like, okay, we're doing geography. We haven't done geography.
As though Nick actually does that.
So I was sitting on the toilet doing some thinking, because that's where all the great thinkers do.
This isn't the old days, Nick.
We have a full research staff that helps us out, and by the way, she says hello. Welcome your meow ship. Stubbs is a ginger tabby cat. Sorry, Stubbs was a ginger tabby cat. Served as an honorary mayor.
Too soon, Nick? Too soon?
No, because, let's see, Stubbs was a ginger tabby cat was until the death in 2017. She was the honorary mayor of Talkeetna, Alaska. As a popular tourist attraction based on the Nagley's General Store, Tabby governed the town for 20 years, drawing visitors to the unincorporated community. Stubbs was known for the daily catnip cocktails and surviving several mishaps, including a 2013 dog attack.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
yeah, I heard about that.
Don't worry, Stubbs owners, don't you worry and don't you fret.
Is that why they call him Stubby?
Yes. Yes.
It was a mishap.
It was.
And then there were three.
It was Stubby for short because, well, yeah. Anyways, the Stubbs owners have suggested that another family cat, Denali, may assume Talkeetna's mayoralty. So the mayor still is around in Alaska.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
It is.
So what is the largest desert in the world?
Sahara? Is it Sahara?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. I got it right.
Sahara,
yeah,
right?
okay. It's right, isn't it?
No.
No? Oh.
No.
Oh.
Because the largest desert in the world is Antarctica. A desert does not have to be hot.
Oh.
It's more about the barrenness of it.
So it's the dryness
and
of
you know
it.
how I like myself a good barrenness.
Oh, you do, yeah. Exactly. Yes, because it's how dry the air is. Is that right?
I don't think it's dry. I think it's barren. There's
Barren.
nothing there. In
Nothing
Antarctica.
there? Okay.
Nothing in Sahara, really, to speak of, other than a few Bedouins who've lost their way.
Right. And so the mirages are just
I used
that.
to take the Baroness to the Bedouin.
Oh, you did. Walk this way. There's a village in the Netherlands with a population of 2,795 as of 2020, so maybe a few more. Yeah. As a popular Dutch tourist destination both within the Netherlands and abroad, Gledhoorn is often referred to as Dutch Venice, or the Venice of the Netherlands.
The Nile
is
the largest river in the world.
It is. We measured it.
It is 4,130 miles long.
Okay.
But only 45 miles less is the second largest, which is the Amazon.
Oh, okay.
But think about that. They're very, very close in size, and that's odd because this is thousands of miles, you know? So anyway, the Amazon spills 20% of the world's water into the oceans.
Wow.
20%.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So you said 4,130 miles long. Okay, I'll translate that to Canadian or any other country that uses the metric system. 6,647 kilometers.
Yeah, I usually do that for everybody. I don't know why I didn't.
That's okay. That's why I'm here.
Disrespectful, Nick. It was disrespectful.
No,
of me.
that's why I'm here. We're here to work as a team.
You know, I didn't want to keep doing the conversions, being that the Olympics turned out the way.
That
All right,
they
let's
did.
go on, Nick.
So I'm going to talk to you about a place that has some really good wood. Early settlers drove millions of wooden piles, mostly alder, oak, and larch, deep
You
into.
think they could have found cars, Nick?
Well, no, no.
Oh, you mean they drive them into the ground?
That's right. Wooden piles, mostly of this kind of wood, alder, oak, and larch, deep into the mud of the Venetian lagoon to create a stable foundation. We're talking about Venice. So the previous fact I talked about the Dutch Venice, the Venice of the Netherlands. This is actually Venice in Italy.
Yeah,
So
Nick
you're
and I
wondering.
have both been there.
We have,
so
and you're
we know.
thinking, well, how does a city, survive on water? So the early settlers put this kind of wood into the Venetian lagoon to create a stable foundation. Because these piles are submerged in oxygen-poor water, they haven't rotted, but instead have mineralized and hardened into a stone-like durable structure that has held the city up for over 1,000 years. So
That's
if you
amazing.
have,
Because you would think that the wood would just rot.
well,
you know?
exactly, but because there's lack of oxygen in the water there, that's why it doesn't rot. And that, just like the disclaimer with some of those,
Like the lack of oxygen to Nick's brain.
right, exactly, and it's hardened. It's hardened wood in there. So you know how
Nick's got a
those
hard head.
those I've been called that every once in a while.
The voice lady said to me, "Boy, that Nicky's got a thick head."
Yeah.
And I said, "Well, that makes up for the hair."
Exactly.
The world's oldest lake.
Yes.
Now, I found this interesting because how do you even figure that? But the world's oldest lake is Lake Baikal, Biakals, Baikal, in Siberia, Russia.
Okay.
It is also the deepest lake in the world, and you guys in Canada have some lakes.
Yeah, we do. We have,
You
I
know,
think, one of the most.
more than any country in the world.
Yes.
But this one is insane. This one is 164 meters. See how I did that for you?
Thank you.
Or 5,387 feet. 20 to 25 million years old this lake is.
Wow.
Yeah, 20% of the world's surface water is in that lake.
Wonderful.
So if we're thirsty, we know where to go.
Exactly, 100%. So we will stick to Venice, and one of the modes of transportation is the gondola.
You know, you can stick to Venice. It's not a very clean place.
Well, no, it's not. So the gondolas, I was looking some information about those. The gondola is up to 11 meters long or 1.5 meters wide with a mass of 350 kilograms. I'm not going to translate that because it's just heavy.
No.
They're made of, now this is interesting though, the gondolas are made of 280 handmade pieces of 8 types of wood.
Aren't they beautiful?
Lime, oak, mahogany, walnut, cherry, fir, larch, and elm. They must have had a lot of larch in Venice because they use that for the foundation. So
Is it lark? L-A-R-K?
It's Larch.
Oh, it's larch.
Yeah, there you go. It could be
I've
larch.
never heard of that.
nickandroy.com, and you can correct us. Most people do. There's an ornament in front of the boat that's called a ferro, meaning iron. It's like an iron ornament, just like the ornament in front of a car they used to have. And this can be made from brass, stainless steel, or aluminum. It serves as a decoration, but also as counterweight for the gondolier standing near the stern.
Oh, so it's probably close to the same weight as him.
Exactly, or her.
Or her. Well, I didn't see too many hers.
No.
I told you about Cafe Di Michelle
Yes.
in Miramar Outlets in
Yes.
Estero.
Yeah.
The guy is from only a few weeks. Him and his wife came from Venice and opened up a restaurant here. It is the best Italian food I've had since Italy.
Wow.
And that's true. Yeah.
Saying
So,
something. Cool.
Big shout out to him. Honestly, we're not getting anything for it. Maybe I'll get some extra spaghetti.
Yeah,
Who knows?
maybe. Yeah. Or an extra meatball.
Yeah. Oh, listen to me. This guy don't do like chicken palm and spaghetti.
Right. Yeah,
He does like fresh homemade gnocchi pesto with the pine nuts, and then in the middle of it is a piece of burrata. As you cut the burrata, the cream goes into the gnocchi.
Nice. Oof.
You like that, Nick?
Yeah, in fact, you know what? You take the rest of the show. I'm going to get kept.
I've got something I have to do.
Yes.
Okay. Africa, Nick, it's a big continent.
Yes.
They have rainforests.
Yes.
They have deserts.
Mm-hmm.
And they have savannas. Which, she's very nice, Savannah.
Yeah.
Okay. So 11.7 million square miles is the continent of Africa. 11.7 million square miles.
That's nice.
It's the only continent that covers the northern and southern temperature zones.
Wow. Okay.
So no other country covers both.
That is wild.
Right?
Thanks for joining us here
Or
on
continent. I should say continent.
Continent. Yeah, and of course, if you go there, you are in continent when you visit.
That's you're in. Yeah, you're in
Exactly.
continent. You must go see the Yellow River. It's beautiful.
Yes, exactly. As a quick aside up here, Environment Canada has changed some of its weather warnings. Some are weather statements, some are storm watches. No, they changed them to color coding. There's yellow, orange, and red.
Good idea for somebody like me that's colorblind.
So when they first came out with this, I said, okay, I could just see how we can make mistakes. This is from the Environment Canada Office of Weather Predictions. We are now giving you a yellow snow warning.
Nick and Roy will continue with totally useless information.
Here comes the groom. Hey, got a wedding on your calendar? Nick and Roy for Tom's Place.
If you're the lucky groom, Tom is your best man, ready with sharp suits starting at just $229. The finest tuxedos in the city for $595. Why rent? Tom's got you covered, all crafted from quality fabrics, tailored to fit you perfectly, and then they're yours to keep.
What a great point. Why rent when it's affordable to own? Tom's Place dresses the groom, the groomsman, the father of the bride, and father of the groom, and any special guests with care. Come and try on the best selection of menswear with styles and fabrics to make you feel your absolute best.
Classic to trendy, favorite brands, destination ready, and exceptional values. Because of your big day, details matter, and so does your suit.
Enter the wonderful wedding contest at toms-place.com, toms-place.com, for a chance to win a $700 store credit. Or visit 190 Baldwin Street in Kensington Market. Open every day. Tom's Place will suit you.
Totally useless information with Nick and Roy continues. Listen, laugh, and learn.
Here's what you can play with, nickandroy.com. You go to nickandroy.com, the Nick and Roy store, and you click on where it says birthday messages, and Roy will tell you why you should do that today.
I think both of our mailbags have something to do with birthday messages.
That's right.
Because we are flooded
Yes.
with emails about birthday messages.
Yep.
Not just the people that got them.
Yes.
The people that bought them,
Yeah.
friends that have listened to them. Guys, nickandroy.com. Look up on the top. You'll see Nick and Roy store. Click on it. There's a demo of a birthday message. There's also anniversary. I mean, you'll see it.
Yes.
Fantastic gift. It's honestly one of the best gifts you'll ever get for anybody. You're going to look like a superstar. It's not super expensive at all. In fact, it's very reasonable. We tried to do that to keep it that way.
Yep.
And now we're heard in 100 countries around the world with birthday messages. That's crazy.
It is, in any language, nickandroy.com. Here is a brand new topic, which I think I'm going to have the voice lady do an intro for this one. This is art. This is one of our newer topics that one of our listeners...
He's a good friend.
Art? Yeah.
Oh, you mean the
Art.
topic
Yeah,
of
the
art.
topic
Yes,
of
yes,
art.
yes.
So everyone is familiar with Andy Warhol.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Really eccentric, I would say. the eccentric artist.
Yeah, weird guy.
Yeah.
Weird, really
So-
weird.
You probably will recognize Andy Warhol eating a hamburger in a Jorgen Leth's 1981 film, 66 Scenes from America. The film was created to showcase the lifestyle of Americans and explore what it meant to live in an ordinary as an ordinary American in the 20th century. So they focus on Andy Warhol. He sits at a table. In front of him, there's a paper bag containing a regular meal from Burger King. Warhol takes the burger from the packaging, starts to eat it, and for 4 minutes, we watch him eat the burger like any ordinary person would. Once Andy Warhol finishes, he sits silently for a moment, as if he was reminiscing what had just taken place. And this is how they finish the scene. He goes, "My name is Andy Warhol, and I just finished eating a hamburger."
Picasso,
Yes.
another wackadoo, had a famous quote, and I never knew this. He said, "Art is done to wash away the dust of our daily lives from our souls."
Ooh, deep.
I'm glad he's an artist and not a poet. Okay,
You didn't know it.
That's very deep and very profound. And I did not know that was his quote, but that was Picasso's quote. So not only a famous artist, but a famous quotationist.
Okay.
Is that a word?
It is now. This is
Let
what,
it be said.
Yes. So let it be said, and it'll be repeated again. Leonardo da Vinci, everyone knows who he is, or he was. You know, I
Who
think.
is that?
Well, he was a little backwards. This is why he was a little backwards. He famously wrote his personal notes, journals, and sketches in a mirror image script, running from right to left across the page. As a left-handed artist and scientist, because he was left-handed again, one of the great people who are left-handed. I'm left-handed, that's all you need to know. This technique likely prevented him from smudging ink with his hand as he wrote. Because that's the one thing about left-handed people. And if you're left-handed out there, you'll know what I mean. Because as you're writing with a pen or pencil, your pinky smudges everything as you
I'm
write
gonna
along.
have to stop Nick. Nick
Why?
is just assuming that.
That's right. No, this is what.
He's
No,
assuming.
No,
He's assuming that.
If
I'll
you're a
tell you
left-handed
why, because
person-
Leonardo used to sketch with his left hand,
Right.
and write his notes with his right hand.
but he did it in a mirror image. That's the fact. And it may have been a method.
Probably because he was using the non-dominant hand. It
Probably
was
wasn't,
weird.
but
It was
that's how-
probably reversed in his head.
Talented. That's how talented he was. It was a method to protect his ideas, facilitate faster writing, according to some research, and simply a natural habit. So he made it like second nature.
Yeah, makes it that you have to read it in the mirror, I guess. Right?
Exactly.
Salvatore Dali.
Yes.
My favorites.
Your
Weirdo.
friend Sal,
Another
yeah.
weirdo.
Yeah, well.
If you're ever in Sarasota, Florida,
Yeah.
or Bradenton, Sarasota area, go to the Dali Museum. It is really well worth it. Great
Yeah.
museum. He had a famous painting. It was called The Melting Clocks. Have you ever seen it?
Yes, I have.
It looks like clocks that are melting over these rocks.
That's right.
Okay. Here's how he gets the idea to do it. His wife served him some cheese and crackers and fruit on a platter.
Mm-hmm.
It sat out in the sun, and the cheese melted between the fruit and the crackers. And,
Oh, yeah.
and he said, wow, that's cool. And he created the melting clocks.
I thought maybe because he had a clock fetish.
See, folks, you learned something on this show.
Listen, laugh, and
Uh-huh.
learn. Did you hear what I said?
Mm-hmm.
We thought he had a clock fetish.
Oh, yeah, that's what time it is.
Ancient Greek and Roman statues are often perceived today as pure white marble. But guess what? They were originally painted in vibrant, lifelike colors, including blues, reds, yellows, and greens.
Oh, didn't know that.
That have faded over thousands of years. So using ultraviolet X-ray fluorescence and other types of testing equipment, an analysis of microscopic pigment traces, researchers have reconstructed these, revealing that the sculptures were brightly decorated to appear more realistic, detailed, and imposing.
Oh, cool.
There you go. True colors.
You know, on the art section, a few, probably about, 8-10 weeks ago, we did. And it said that the Romans and the Greeks, the statues had interchangeable heads. So that if somebody fell out of favor, they would just take the head off and put the new guy.
Yeah. So when it comes to the statue of David, it's like, but the face changed. But man, they all have the same type of genitalia.
Pablo Picasso, Nick.
Yes, Picasso.
He was a real animal lover. And this is my teaser. Now, he wasn't just an animal lover. He had a monkey, a goat, who he named Honey. No, I'm joking. He had a monkey, he had a goat.
Right.
He had an owl, Nick. He had an owl.
Who?
I teed that up for you.
Thank you.
Okay, he had turtles,
Yes.
lots of cats. So they're not even aware of how many cats he had.
Wow.
And he liked massive dogs, like Great Danes and St. Bernards. So this man had a freaking farm going on in his house, probably a wackadoo.
He's probably a couple of animals short of zoo status.
Mm-hmm.
Or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
I think you've seen this. This is the iconic painting American Gothic. You know,
Oh,
you have-
yeah.
Okay.
Sure, with the pitchfork.
Pitchfork, right? Okay. By Grant Wood. It features. Now, who do you think is in that? Who do you think the couple is in that American Gothic picture?
Well, right away you'd say his mother and his father.
No. It features his sister, Nan Wood Graham, and his dentist, Dr. Byron Meckaby. They're as models, not a married couple. Wood
So,
intended.
folks, sink your teeth into that fact.
That's right. Well, this one I call say Wood intended. He intended the figures to represent a father and a daughter rather than a husband and a wife.
Oh.
Now the models. So here, the woman in the colonial print apron is Nan Wood Graham, as I said, and the man in the overalls holding the pitchfork is the dentist. The pair never posed together for the painting. The artist
That happened a lot.
Grant Wood painted them separately.
Yeah, that would happen a lot.
Yeah.
'Cause that would be annoying to stand together.
Yeah, stay still, don't move.
Yeah, especially when the guy keeps going, ooh, that molar doesn't look too... No.
No, it doesn't.
One of my favorite artists and the father of Impressionism, Renoir.
I'm impressed.
Yes. He suffered from severe rheumatoid arthritis. Now, Renoir really does create the impressionistic look. And if people are listening and don't know what that means, it's something that when you're really close to it, it just looks like smudged paint. But as you step back, it reveals the actual scene. Okay? But I'm starting to think that Renoir just had really bad problems with his hands. And instead of being very detailed, he created a format so that he could do the art in that fashion.
Very interesting. Exactly. Again,
Mm-hmm.
I'm impressed. You'll be impressed if you go to our website, nickandroy.com. You go to the bottom of the page. You can sign up for our newsletter.
Where do they go to listen to our show, Nick?
They go to nickandroy.com. You can check out all of our library of episodes there, nickandroy.com, or you can go to the iHeartRadio app on the iHeartRadio network because we're on radio on the iHeartRadio Talk Network. And
Where else are people going to hear this stuff?
anywhere you have podcasts, if you're listening to us, you've downloaded us on your favorite podcast platform.
We're educating thousands of useless people every day.
Nick and Roy will continue with totally useless information. We're back with totally useless information with Nick and Roy. Listen, laugh, and learn.
Einstein was a moron. Newton was a jerk. E equals nothing. It's science, science, science.
The most popular jingle and intro on our program. You have given us that feedback. Thank you very much.
My wife loves that.
Yeah.
And she loves me, folks.
She does very, very much. She tells me
Now,
that every...
that is a question that needs to be...
No. She tells me that every night that she loves you very much. There you go.
Mars is a mess, Nick.
Yes.
I mean, it's a real mess. But
How messy is it?
Well, most people think of Mars, they think of the red planet, the circle out there, right? No. Mars is shaped like a rugby ball.
Oh, okay.
And it's not even the same length on either side. In fact, it's not even a good rugby ball. It's a screwed up rugby ball.
Right.
Scientists have no clue. They believe maybe some of the moons were part of Mars at one time and it must have got hit by a very, very large planet,
Right.
maybe half the size of Mars, and just did the damage. But wow, that's incredible, right? That it literally is not even like you would think that it should have some sort of consistency to spin around, right?
You would think. Mm-hmm. So here's my teaser. A single bolt of lightning contains roughly 5 billion joules of energy,
Yeah.
which is enough.
The joules, Nick.
Yes. Is it joules or joules? What is it?
Family joules.
Is it joules? It's joules, isn't it? Yeah.
It is joules. It is, yeah.
5 billion of these.
Electronic.
These are joules. It's a measurement of energy. Yeah. So it's 5 billion each lightning bolt to one of these bolts, which is enough to toast 100,000 slices of bread.
100,000.
One single bolt of lightning, which contains 5 billion joules of energy, can toast approximately 100,000 slices of bread. This is
a big brunch.
It is. Well, based on a 1,000 watt toaster, this energy could run for about 84,000 minutes, and this immense power. Now, this is how the single bolt of lightning. It's equivalent to the energy released by 1 ton of TNT. Kaboom!
Wow. That's insane. See how powerful Mother Nature is?
It is. Don't mess with her.
Don't. You know how we say that celery and watercress have no calories? There's 0 calories?
Yeah, I've heard that all the time, yeah.
This is a lie, Nick.
Why?
You've been lied to, and it's horrendous.
Okay.
But here's the reality of it. They actually contain more energy than the body needs to process them. So the residual leftover energy, technically, is a calorie.
Ah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So they're not 0 calories. They may be super low, but they are not 0.
Raspberry rum. It sounds like an ice cream flavor, but it's not.
No.
What is it?
No, it's a drink, Nick.
No, what it is
It's a breakfast drink.
Well, astronomers have discovered that a massive 10 billion mile long dust cloud at the center of the Milky Way contains high concentrations of ethyl formate. I think you knew.
Yeah.
Didn't you go out with her once, Ethyl? Ethyl formate. Yes.
Yeah, very nice girl.
A chemical.
She had a pitchfork.
Well, she did, yeah. And she used it quite strategically. A chemical compound that smells like rum and tastes like raspberries. This discovery highlights the presence of complex organic molecules in space. Raspberry rum.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
See, I even like that one.
there you go.
The actual ingredients to build a human. I like this. too.
Yeah, okay.
If we were to make almost like if you were to go online to figure out how to make blueberry muffins.
Right.
Okay, we got to go on and make a human, right? Well, how much do you think it would cost just in the product needed to make a human?
Oh, I don't know.
And this is in U.S. dollars, I think.
Okay, so go ahead. That's fine.
$140,000 U.S. dollars to produce the ingredients needed to make a human, and that is not counting the time and work it would take to make the human, just the ingredients.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
That's crazy. You light up my life.
Oh, thank you, Nick.
Yeah. Now
I'd
that
like
was
to light it up with a lightning bolt.
well. Now, the human brain generates approximately 12 to 25 watts.
How would you know that?
You're supposed to say what? The human brain generates 12 to 25 watts of electricity while awake,
What?
which is enough sufficient to power a low wattage LED light bulb. This power is produced by billions of neurons sending signals via ions, creating a constant, measurable electrical output, even during sleep.
You know what's wild, Nick?
Yes.
When you think about that, we are the most efficient machines anywhere. We never change our batteries. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
And we're producing electric. I mean, that's amazing. And it's so efficient. Our brain, which is the most capable thing on the planet,
Right.
only requires that of a LED light bulb? What is that, 6 watts?
Well, maybe, but 12 to 25 watts normally. So now, here's the thing. Roy's brainwaves can light up a nightlight.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. In fact, my brain comes with a actual thing. I have a little speaker in the back of my head that sings "You Light Up My Life." You know, it's great.
You said we don't change the batteries. Where would you change the batteries?
They were like, "Is Roy thinking of something with the light bulb above my head?"
I've asked this question before in the show, where before they invented the light bulb, right? Because when someone has a good idea, right, the light bulb goes over your head. What happened? What did people do when someone had an idea? What happened? What lit up at the top of your head before the
I'll tell
light
you
bulb? What?
Fire, Nick.
No,
and
well,
that's
yeah.
why
It
you
was
have
a-
no hair.
That's what happened. No, so maybe you're thinking maybe they lit a candle. They lit a candle.
They did.
And before they invented candles, they probably rubbed two sticks together. So you grab two sticks, I have an idea, and they rub two
Above
sticks
their
together
head.
above their heads.
Yeah.
That's what I think happened.
Dangerous. The whole thing is dangerous. Although it's too far away,
Yeah.
the sun makes noise. You know what we think because of like movies like Alien, you can't hear screams in space, you can't hear anything, right?
Right.
That's nonsense. The sun makes loud noises.
Oh, it does.
It's just too far away for us to hear them.
Ah.
It is actually the sounds made from pressure waves for the sun leaving out its, giving out its nuclear power.
Right. Okay.
So it makes loud noises, but we can't hear them.
What?
Yep. In fact,
What?
Nick's wife has been telling him that for years.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm screaming. But you just can't
Exactly.
hear it.
So the human brain is composed of approximately 60% of fat,
Wow.
making it the fattest organ in your body. This
For once, I'm actually proud to be fat.
Right, a fathead. We're all fat. Basically, what we're according to this fact here on Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy is that we're all fatheads. 60%. Our brain is composed of approximately 60% fat. Some have more, some have less, making it the fattest organ in the body. This high lipid content is essential for structural integrity, forming myelin sheaths to insulate neurons and enabling rapid communication between brain cells.
Myelin.
Is it myelin?
It's myelinated cells.
There you
Yes.
go. Myelin, or is it your lean?
That came back
Who's-
from the days of teaching anatomy and physiology.
There you go. See, right, yes.
Myelinated cells.
So is it myelin? Is that how it's pronounced? Myelin?
I would assume it's myelin, but it's myelinated cells, and those are cells that can not reproduce themselves.
Right, but because of the fat content, it helps it along, right? So that's
No!
that's what-
I mean, the brain is a big jello, so
yeah,
to speak.
it is.
No, of fat. Which, by the way, folks, jello is bone marrow.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're a vegetarian, you can't eat Jello.
Right.
And one last,
We've had that on the show.
we did.
We help
That's-
people out here.
you know, after 300,
no bones about
bones about it. Exactly. I mean, we have over 300 episodes. One more fact about this fat head: essential fatty acids, particularly omega-3s, are crucial for this function. So you know how they say there's good fat and bad fat. Omega-3s are good fats, and Roy, I think you can sort of speak to this only because, like you said, you've taught anatomy and bodily functions.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, and I utilize body functions pretty much all day long.
You know, it's interesting. When you're younger, it's bodily function. When you get older, it's a body misfunction.
Nick and Roy will continue with totally useless information. You're listening to Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy. Listen, laugh, and learn.
What's in the mailbag? What's in the mail?
Melanie.
Hi, Melanie.
Yes, she's from Louisville, Kentucky. I've been there. It's the place where they make the bats. In
Yes,
fact, the Louisville Bat Company is real cool.
it is.
It's like a 4-story bat that stands in front of the place. But anyway, Melanie says, "Thank you so much," she said, "for my dad's birthday message.
Mm-hmm.
It truly is the best gift he has ever received.
Oh, thank you.
He can't stop playing it, and now he's a devoted listener to your show. A great birthday gift and a new hobby all in one. My advice to listeners is to get a birthday message for your friends and family. Now, do I get the $10 for saying this?"
No.
Okay, Melanie, wise guy.
Yeah, wise guy.
I thought that was funny. That's why I read it online. I thought
what-
that was funny.
it
But
is
we
funny.
get so many of these, folks. I mean, it's unbelievable. Birthday messages are literally just on fire.
And just to give you the sort of the genesis of how we came to have the birthday messages offer on our website is because everyone celebrates a birthday and everyone enjoys celebrating their birthday. This is something really unique. As we said earlier in the show, it's a unique gift. It's inexpensive, but it really impacts
Nick, who's 175.
That's right, and doing really well. But now speaking of birthday messages, Sherry from Bolton, Ontario, says, "Dear Nick and Roy, we love listening to your radio show every week." So Bolton would probably be News Talk 1010 in Toronto, part of the iHeartRadio Talk Network. "We are amazed by how many facts both of you present every week, and you always make us smile."
We are quite amazing.
We are amazing. At least we think so. She's amazed by how many facts that both of us present every week, and always make us smile with your jokes. Most of them, anyway. She says. Gee, thanks.
They're all wise guys, right?
They're wise guys. Here's my question: how long does it? And this is a good question. This is quite helpful. So, how long does it take to get a birthday message made for someone?
Good question.
So, thank you, Sherry, and anyone who's
We used
interested.
to be able to do them real quick, but now you better get them in.
It takes us 7 to 10 days, and here's why. So after you place the order on nickandroy.com, what happens is then we send you a form, and you fill out the information about the birthday person's.
What would you say, honestly? 3 weeks, 4 weeks?
Well,
Like a
I
month-
say 7 to
month
10
ahead?
days minimum, right?
Yeah,
Because
but I'd say a month ahead is really the way to go.
the sooner the better. We had someone actually order a birthday message that was easily 4 months ahead of time. And so, yeah.
But
so
that's great because they leave the audio messages.
there are many
It really
different.
makes it so special.
It
you
does.
know?
It really does. So about 7
Yeah.
to 10 days to gather the useless information and then produce the birthday message. We have an animated e-card that comes along with it as well. It's a bunch of great stuff. So thank you
cool.
for your emails. And on the show today, we talked about geography. We talked about art. We talked about science. It's time for the news.
And now, from around the corner and around the world, this is TUI News.
A man is accused of breaking into an SUV in a Publix parking lot in Ormond by the Sea.
In Florida,
It doesn't say where. You know what? They didn't put
Publix.
this. Yes,
Oh,
probably
Publix.
Florida. Okay.
Publix is Florida,
This is according
probably.
to the Volusia,
For
Volusia.
those that don't know, Publix is a supermarket.
Okay. Justin Allen, 37, was arrested after he broke into an innocent Publix employee's vehicle with a hammer.
There are very few innocent Publix employees.
She's the employee is a little shook up after her world got rocked that night.
Yeah. She's
So-
all shook up.
She's all shook up. According to the Daytona Nissan Infiniti owner, but there's a big smile on her face. She was definitely upset that someone would do that to her vehicle. Now, the car dealership owner, Yeoman, found out what happened. He stopped by the Publix to try to track down the employee. He talked to her and is now helping her with car repairs, even setting her up with a free car rental. You're wondering, oh, why? Well, I talked to the manager where she works, and she said she's one of the hardest workers there. She still has, there are no excuses. She's always there to work, right? Okay. Here's what happened.
Yeah.
The suspect, Mr. Allen, Justin Allen,
Yes.
he said he was taking revenge on his ex's car.
Oh, it wasn't even the right person.
So according to the deputies, the vehicle that he attacked belonged to someone else, not his ex.
Oh, wow. So he's not even a smart guy.
No. When
I
deputies...
got news for you, Justin. Your ex is not taking you back. You're a dope.
No, that's right. Just in case you were wondering.
That's a clinical term, dope.
Dope. Yeah, he's dope. Here's the thing, though. Dope could mean a good thing, right? Hey, he's dope.
Yeah, no, he's just a dope.
He's just a dope. Okay. Well, if you put a in front of it, then it's okay. It's more
We're
descriptive.
gonna make is that a possessive plural?
It is. Or is it a? Or
I just
is it?
threw that out there.
Or is it a dangling participle? If your participle is dangling,
Oh, yeah,
I would
yeah.
definitely.
I've had that problem.
Justin Allen was striking the car radio, the in-car radio, while seated inside the vehicle. So it's not
Oh,
that
so he broke in.
he broke into the car and then started
Got
whacking
in.
away. Yeah,
and he started whacking away.
with his hammer. And so after taking it, that's what it says. That's what it says.
You sure this is not?
No, he was whacking away at the car radio with the hammer in his hand.
Yeah.
After being taken into custody, Justin Allen said the car belonged to him and he was causing damage to his own property. Yeah, sure.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
He
Okay.
spontaneously uttered that it was his girlfriend's car. Make up your mind, will you? However, deputies met the woman Allen claimed was his girlfriend, and she told them that their relationship had ended. There was no communication between them. Well, there is now, I guess.
Well, he wasn't really communicating. He was just whacking stuff with a hammer.
Right, with his hammer. Allen is charged
Yeah.
with burglary, possession of burglary tools, I guess the hammer,
Yeah.
criminal mischief of over $1,000, and, you guessed it, possession of drugs.
Oh, so he had drugs on him.
Yeah, exactly.
So Justin Hammer, you can't touch this.
Justin Hammer. So, in case you're wondering, Allen posted a bond of $10,500.
They don't mess around, folks, in Florida.
Is that like a large amount of money? Like $10,500?
For smashing a window,
Yeah.
it is.
So, yeah.
Exactly.
So, he posted, $10,500.
Yeah,
and
you're
then-
just one of our neighbors.
Right. And he was just released. So,
Oh, they let him out, Justin?
well,
Justin
$10,500.
Hammer?
Well, $10,500.
And that girl got her car fixed from some good Samaritan.
That's right. Well, okay, you know what? Let's give him a plug, right? Because he did such a good thing.
What is the name of the place?
So it is the Daytona Nissan Infinity dealership.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's nice to do because
Yeah.
this guy, he probably thought she was cute and wanted to get a free. They make what they call pub subs, Publix subs.
Oh.
They call them pub subs.
Okay, sure.
He's looking to get some free pub subs, is what he's looking to do.
That's all the time we have for this episode of Totally Useless Information with Nick and
I
Roy.
guess you could say, Nick, that the cops nailed Justin.
They did.
Justin Hammer.
And then he clawed back to his car.
Ooh, cool. Very
That's
good.
Thank you very much. That's all the time that we have for this episode of Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy. We will scour the internet far and wide to find out more totally useless information just for you. Tell them what to do.
Thank you for telling everyone to listen to the show, which is really, it's fantastic, guys. Thank you so much. We love doing it for you.
I'm Nick.
And I'm Roy.
Thanks for listening.
Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy is recorded and produced in Canada. For more totally useless information, visit nickandroy.com. That's nickandroy.com. Totally Useless Information with Nick and Roy has been brought to you in part by Tom's Place, the finest in men's fashion. Located in Toronto at 190 Baldwin Street in the heart of Kensington Market. Or visit toms-place.com.